guys.
Happy Tuesday. Hey, Sammy, is it your birthday today?
It is.
Oh my goodness. Happy birthday, Sammy. Thank you so
Thank you so
much
much.
for all you do for us. We appreciate you. We hope you have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so pumped to be here with you guys, and we're so excited for our devotions this morning. Today, we are going to be talking about being planted and how that affects how we grow. So that's what we're going to talk about today. But first, we're going to go over to Emma for our main idea and verse.
Yes. So, our main idea today is we grow through God, and our verse is from Job chapter 29, verse 12. I am like a tree whose roots reach the water, whose branches are refreshed with the dew. And that is it for our verse. Over to you, Sammy.
Thank you. Olive is here. She is excited. Again. Yes, thank you, Emma. So, talking about where we're planted, we're going to start kind of in a different way today, but I want you to stick with me. So, I want you to think of a time when you were on an airplane and when you were looking out the window. So, it looks a lot different when you're looking out the window of an airplane versus when you're just on the ground looking at the world around you. So, you can see when you look at like the fields, you can see that there's really straight lines and that they were really planned out. And you can see the roads and the tiny little cars, and you can see all that sort of thing from the airplane window. Another thing that you can see is little rivers like snaking through the land. And if you look really closely, you'll see that the plants that are by the rivers are usually a darker or brighter green than those that are farther away. Because if you remember from our gardening classes, plants need water. They need a lot of water. And the plants that are closer to the river get the water that they need, and the river makes the soil really, really good for plants to grow. So you're thinking, what does that have to do with our devotion today, Sammy? Let me tell you. God is often called a stream of living water, which is kind of weird. But if you think about it, he's living water. So he's giving us what we continually need to live. And he supplies everything we need. So when we think about plants that are planted close to the river, growing strong and flourishing, the same idea applies to us being planted in God. You're like, what does being planted in God mean? That means that you are close to God, that you are doing things to learn more about Him, that you are praying to Him, that you're listening to Him, that you're singing about Him and talking about Him, and you're growing closer to Him and realizing that He supplies what you need. And when you do that, you plant yourself next to the river that He provides. So that's kind of what we're thinking about today. But to get you thinking about it a little more, our question is I want you to think back to that airplane and ask yourself, if I'm looking at the airplane, if God is the river that's snaking through the land, am I planted close to the river or am I far away from the river? And that will kind of show you where you're at with God right now. So that is our devotion today. We are going to head over to Emma for our invitation.
All right, so today is Cow Appreciation Day. So to celebrate, we invite you guys to complete a cow coloring page. I found a website with lots of different coloring options, so I will link that down below, and you can check that out and have fun coloring. Have a great rest of your day, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.